Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful has detonated an emotional bombshell across Los Angeles. Chaos is erupting at Forrester Creations because Luna's shocking death, or what the Forresters are calling a death, has spiraled into a PR disaster they can't control. Hidden motives, secret meetings, panicked family members, and suspicious behavior are turning this storyline into one of the most explosive arcs B&B has seen all year. Stay tuned because in the next several minutes, we'll break down what really happened, who's hiding the truth, and why Luna's death may not be as simple or as final as everyone claims. Let's dive deep. The episode opens with tension so thick you could slice it with a designer Forrester Couture letter opener. Forrester Creations is supposed to be preparing for an important runway event, but instead, the entire building is buzzing with confusion and fear. Word has begun spreading that Luna is dead, but the details are vague, contradictory, and downright suspicious. Ridge is pacing the office. Steffi is trying to hold things together but looks visibly shaken. Carter keeps checking his phone, clearly waiting for updates from the police. Brooke, ever the voice of emotional truth, refuses to accept anything without solid answers. But the strangest reaction comes from RJ. He walks in looking broken, but not shocked. Almost like he already knew something had happened before the official announcement. His expression isn't grief, it's guilt. Viewers immediately sense that something about the whole situation feels off. Even characters within the show are whispering, "How did it happen? When did they find her? Why is the story changing every hour?" It's clear the Forresters don't have control over this narrative. And that's what scares them. Within minutes, the police release the official version of events. Luna supposedly suffered a tragic accident. But here's the big problem. None of the details line up. Detective Baker's statements are vague. No location confirmation. No witnesses. No security footage mentioned. And strangely, no body has been shown on screen. For longtime soap viewers, that's a massive red flag. Brooke questions the inconsistencies immediately. She asks Baker, "How can you be so sure it was an accident if you're still gathering evidence?" Baker dodges the question, saying the investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, fans can't ignore that the circumstances mirror classic fake-out deaths we've seen in B&B history. When a character disappears off-screen with no visible proof, it often means one thing. They're not really dead. But if Luna isn't dead, then who is behind this cover-up? And why? As the investigation continues, the real disaster begins. Not in the police station but inside Forrester Creations. Reporters gather outside the building. Rumors start spreading on social media. Competitors in the fashion world seize the opportunity to raise doubts about Forrester's ethics and workplace safety. Steffi tries to handle the crisis, but her tone is panicked. Every statement she releases is met with more questions. Ridge warns her that any misstep could destroy the company. Carter suggests they delay their upcoming press conference. But it's too late. The world already knows something is wrong. Public speculation grows louder. Was Luna involved in a scandal before her death? Did Forrester Creations hide something? Is someone on the inside responsible? This is no longer a family tragedy. It's becoming a full-blown corporate disaster. And the Forresters are losing control of the story with every passing hour. The middle of the episode delivers one of the biggest shocks yet. RJ sneaks into an office at Forrester after hours. He locks the door. Moments later, he's joined by Poppy, Luna's mother. Their conversation is whispered, intense, and incriminating. RJ says, "They're starting to ask questions. We can't keep lying." Poppy replies, "You have to stay strong. If they find out what really happened, everything will fall apart." Luna wouldn't want that. Fans are left gasping. What truth are they hiding? What did RJ and Poppy do, or witness? And how is Luna involved? The writers are clearly setting up a reveal that will shake the show for months. This doesn't feel like a death. It feels like a disappearance, or a cover-up. Theories flood social media. Some believe Luna is in hiding. Some think she was kidnapped. Others think she's being protected from a bigger threat. And some, based on RJ and Poppy's secretive behavior, suspect the Forresters know exactly what happened. The final act of the episode brings Detective Baker back into the Forrester office for a tense update. He tells Ridge and Steffi that new information has come to light. His tone is suspiciously cautious, almost like he doesn't want to say too much. Then he drops a bombshell. There's a possibility this was not an accident. Brooke gasps. Steffi freezes. Rich demands answers. But Baker shuts down the conversation, saying the case is now classified. And just like that, he leaves, forbidding the family from discussing the situation publicly. This moment sends shockwaves through fans. If it wasn't an accident, what was it? Murder? Abduction? A staged disappearance? The possibilities are endless. The last scene ends with a shot that blew viewers' minds. A woman's silhouette, long hair, familiar posture, is seen walking into a dimly lit room. She closes the door behind her and whispers, "They still think I'm gone." The camera cuts away before showing her face, but fans are convinced. Looked like Luna. And if that's true, her death is part of a much bigger plan. What an explosive episode. Forrester Creations is unraveling, secrets are piling up, and Luna's fate is more mysterious than ever. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Luna is really alive? Is RJ hiding something? Is this the beginning of a massive conspiracy in Los Angeles? Drop your theories in the comments. I read every single one. And if you love bold and beautiful breakdowns, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another update. Thanks for watching and see you in the next deep dive.